Woburn High School
Woburn
tonight,
High
Mark.
School.
And we've got the Lady Foxboro Warriors taking on Pentucket. And Mark, you were just talking about it for the folks watching. Pentucket is out in droves at times.
They certainly are. They definitely came down from the North Shore. They're all dressed in black. Hopefully it's not maybe it's a hope for their season. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Foxboro can put their final nail in the coffin for this Pentucket team who has actually played a very good season.
So they come in with the Foxboro Warriors coming in, their team record 24-2 for the MAA tournament. They're 23-1. The 2 games against Coyle Cassidy don't count. But it is interesting when you think about it. So Coyle, they've lost 2 games this season.
Yep.
First game of the season of Coyle Cassidy, they're in the finals, Division 4.
Yep.
They played in the Garden on Monday and won that game. Then the other team that beat them, Hopkinton,
right.
who the winner of this game will play Hopkinton.
Right, yeah. Hopkinton won earlier. They beat, was it Northampton out in the West Central.
So we're just going through player introductions here, but obviously this is how far the girls got last year.
Right.
Then they had that tough loss in Boston Garden to Arlington Catholic. Obviously, they need 2 more W's to finish it for sure this year.
And, unfortunately, Mother Nature didn't help us any. We should have had a return trip to the Garden. I know the girls are a little bit disappointed that we are in Woburn instead of the TD Garden. But, you know what, I think it's going to help our shooting, not being in the cavernous area like the TD Garden. So we'll see how quickly they come out guns a-blazing.
That's one of the things you've got to think about. Would Foxboro, if they had played in the Garden since they were there last year, would they have had a little advantage over Pentucket, who probably wasn't in the Garden? Playing in that type of atmosphere, very different.
Exactly. With Ashley, Grace, and Lily, leading the way, and Shannon here, they had that experience. So that might be a little bit of a deterrent for them. But you know what? I think the depth of the shooting is going to be much easier for Foxboro. Courtside, as Johnny Most used to like to say in the old Garden, we're low and in the corner, but we got a great view.
So Foxboro is going to go with their typical 5. All of the introductions the last few games separated shoulder, which is extremely unfortunate because as you take a look at Pentucket, they got a couple tall girls, number 32, Cross-Liv. Or Live Cross, rather. Yeah. We're having a tough time since we didn't get rosters. We're gonna just make up names for them.
Yeah. The one thing, though, against Nauset, they had like 3 or 4 6-footers, and Grace came on and did a phenomenal job on fronting her the whole game. So I have a feeling Lisa might deploy the same type of strategy on some of the bigs for Pentucket.
Yep. And here you can see for Pentucket, they actually look like they've got two guards that on the smaller side. One of them is about the size of Sykesy, so that should be an interesting matchup to watch as well. Once again, Foxboro wins the tip-off, and we're underway. Asman from outside for 3. Makes it!
Beautiful!
Wait a minute. That wasn't part of the script, was it? How about Abby Asman?
That's a great way to start for Abby, the sophomore.
So So you got the 3 seniors, a sophomore, and 1 freshman out there.
Got a rebound. That's going to be a big thing for Foxboro. They're going to have to make sure everybody's rebounding in this game.
Sykes with good defense there to deny. As you can see, they're trying to get the ball inside to Cross. Good job there by Tamulonis to tie it up. Look at this opening. Fires it up. Abby Hassman, no hesitation. Damn. Nice finish there by Hunt.
Yep. Full court man-to-man press. A woman-to-woman press.
So the starting lineup for Pentucket, I think you've got Jess Galvin, Bella Doyle, Casey Hunt, Maddie Doyle, and Liv Cross. Liv Cross being the big. Hassman drives again, up and under. Ooh, almost. Okay, Pentucket likes to run. They're going to call the offensive.
Oh, there you go. It's something we see all the time with Lily Sykes, one of the toughest players you'll see in any sport, taking the charge.
Both teams seem to have settled in pretty easily here within the first minute and a half.
Yeah.
They got Sykes way open on the weak side in the corner. There's the ball over to her, a little high. Marlica trying to find some space. Sampson's calling for the ball down low. She drives, kicks it out. Hassman again for 3. No good. Sykes saves it. Shot clock violation there.
Well, you got a foul there, I think, on Ashley.
This is where Foxboro has to be careful because with Shannon out, very thin bench.
Right, absolutely.
And you got Sampson covering Hunt. Hunt kicks it out to the corner for 3. Long.
Yeah, Abby with a great rebound. Number 14 over the back, Doyle. That's one of the Doyle sisters. I think they have 2 of them. That's what Abby's going to have to do. She's going to have to bring her rebounding game.
There it is. Good box out there by Abby.
Yeah, I think they could have let that one go. That's, you know, it'll be interesting to see if the refs call those kind of over the back, ticky-tack type fouls.
That was Doyle's second foul, so she had to go to the bench. Sykes drives, kicks it back out to Marlica for 3.
Just rolls off. They're definitely calling a tight game so far, Joe, on these fouls.
I tell you, in the previous game, Archbishop Williams, they were first half. They didn't call anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a war.
Yeah, the girl from Pentucket that came off the bench, Yakabachi, she can hit the 3. She hit 3 3-pointers from NBA range.
Did she?
At the Songa Center, yeah.
What a nice finish there by Hunt.
And so Foxboro down early 4-3 right now.
Sampson drives, no good. Foul called on the floor.
I think we might have a mismatch there, the size-wise for Ashley. She's got a good 4 or 5 inches on that girl, on that guard.
They'll probably look to try to take advantage of that. Hassman drives.
Contact, but no foul.
Keeps the ball alive, though. Good job keeping the ball alive there. There's Sykes. Sykes drives amongst the trees. Not able to finish it. Tamulonis battling hard underneath the basket. Oh, Grace just got called for the foul on the reach-in.
Yeah, she got her across the arm. Okay, good defensive positioning on that one early, though.
So you've got Hunt going to the line here. She's got all their points so far. 4:25 left. Pentucket leads 5-3. Foxboro's only had the one basket, the 3 by Hassman. Hunt looks like a scorer.
Yeah, this Pentucket defense is pretty good. They've been holding their opponents to 30 points per game. You know, Foxboro comparison has been around 36 per game. So it could be a good defensive battle here.
Much like the Nauset game. The Nauset game was a low-scoring game.
Very low-scoring, yes.
40-23, the Foxboro win on Saturday.
Looks like Doyle going to the bench for Pentucket. Nice drive by Abby, but blocked.
Here they come again. Got Galvin with the ball. Here comes Hunt again.
They like to drive to the basket.
They are aggressive taking it to the basket.
Yeah. Like I said, they're gonna have to. Foxboro's gonna have to make some sort of an adjustment on Hunt because they're getting the ball to her a lot. Kentucky with an early 6-3 lead. Chelsea Gibbons coming in for Grace Tamulonis. So
Yeah,
Chelsea will give you that grit that they need underneath.
That was Grace's second foul, so you know, with 3:52 in the first quarter. So Hunt makes 1 of 2 there. 7-3. Sampson fakes the pass, kicks it over to Sykes, wide open for the 3.
Deep 3.
No good. Hunt comes down with it. Now everybody's on the floor.
Abby Hassman got in there, good jump ball. So Foxboro has possession.
Hassman setting the pick. Tim.
Malika with the 2. Oh, they're running down the court. Caitlin steals it.
Sampson takes it. No good. Galvin came down with that for Pentucket.
Yeah, ended up with a jump ball with Pentucket possession.
Galvin's got some size against Malika.
It looked like she took a couple of steps there.
Galvin takes it. No good. Rebound Sykes. She's got Sampson way out. Tried to force it a little bit there. Pentucket's got the quickness to get back on defense there.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. Well, I think it's similar to the Silver Lake team that had a lot of speed as well.
Comes Malika. Little step back.
It looks like Cross is out for Pentucket. Might not have as much height in there now.
Hassman takes it.
Oh, banks it. Off the glass. I heard a faint call. I heard a call it, Joe, so that one does count.
That ties it up at 7 with 2:15 left here in this first quarter. Step back. No good. Good. Sykes with the rebound. Sykes kicks it over Hassman. Sykes for 3.
It's
no
off.
Good.
Boy, Pentucket really, once they get their rebound, they look to run.
Got Hurley bringing it up the floor. Over to Hunt. Hurley for three. Ooh, in and out. Pentucket with the offensive rebound. And gets it.
That's Hunt again.
Hunt again.
Yeah,
I think that's all we're going to have to call tonight.
Yeah, the girls, again, and Foxboro's got to do a little bit better job boxing out.
They got to find her and box her out. Good finish there.
Yeah, it's a good play by Hunt.
And seems to be a good free throw shooter, too.
Yeah, so Pentucket with a 10-7 lead with about a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Very well-conditioned team.
Nice bounce pass in. Gibbons looking. Travels.
And I'll say this, Pentucket, he's very liberal with the substitutions. He's getting girls in and out, keeping them fresh. So it looks like, I think Lisa might have called the timeout.
That's where one of the things you'd probably take a look at this point is, all right, 10-7, Casey Hunt, 10 points.
Yeah. I mean, that's the story right now, Joe, right? They got to find a way to slow her down.
Especially when you don't have anybody else on the board for Pentucket.
No,
but again, that's where you're seeing Hunt. She just continues to take it to the basket. And if she's going to get fouled, we talked about the short bench. They could get in foul trouble awfully early if Hunt keeps doing that.
Yeah, and that's where they miss Shannon a little bit, because Shannon's right in the middle, can clog the middle up a little bit. So if they are driving, Shannon is an intimidating force in there, and they might be a little hesitant to be continually trying to drive the lane. Looks like they're fixing the clock. They're running the time down on the clock. So Foxboro down 10-7, Pentucket with the ball. Fresh 30 seconds on the clock, on the shot clock. Foxboro with 5 fouls, Pentucket with 4 in this first quarter.
They keep changing it. We went from 115 down to like 59. Well, we're back to 115. They're all over the board with the clock. Now we got 12-5. 120.
There you go. All right, back to a minute 25, so that's good. Deep ball, throwing it deep. Oh, good play.
What a smart play that is. Yakabuchi. Or Yukabachi.
Yakubachi.
All right. There aren't many kids that can beat Sykes down the court.
Right. Good heads-up play. She's going out of bounds, just throw it right back, and Lily was trailing. All left the girl wide open. Didn't rotate on the defense there. So we'll see how Foxboro responds down 12-7. They're not used to being in this position. Ashley's getting mauled down low.
Goes Malika. Kick it out to Hassman. Hassman take that for 3. In and out. Sampson's got to be careful not to pick up that second foul this early. Got some big speed. Good rebound there.
Oh, you got to be careful with pass. Chelsea almost gave it away. See if Ashley will take control here.
There's the drive. Up and in.
Got hit, got hammered a little bit. They didn't call the foul. So early in the game, they were calling fouls to let it go a little bit.
For 3. In and out. Sykes going to try to get one off right before the buzzer here.
Oh, almost.
Well, after 1, Pentucket 12, Foxboro 7. This is an unusual spot for Foxboro to be in.
Yeah. You know, so this is, but this is where Lisa will come in, make those adjustments that she knows she needs to make. Like you said, should probably be devising something to try to slow down Hunt a little bit, see if some of the other girls can beat Foxboro in that aspect.
Yeah, Hunt was the leading scorer in the first quarter there. She had 10. Riley got that basket right before the end of the quarter there to give them the 12, and then we've got Hassman with 2 baskets, one of them a 3, so she's leading the way with 5 points. And then just Malika. Everybody else at this point, Sampson, Sykes, Timulonis, all not on the board yet.
Yeah. That hasn't happened at all this year. The top 3 didn't score in the first quarter. So give Pentucket, credit. They're coming out playing very good defense. Foxboro's had a couple of open shots, but they haven't been falling. And I think that you're going to probably see maybe Lisa might go a full court press again and try to put a little bit more pressure on. But their guards for Pentucket handle the ball very well.
Very well. Yeah, they didn't seem to get rattled from the pressure in the least.
See if try to get Ashley involved a little bit more. But I'm sure they did their scouting report on Ashley.
Yep. They seem pretty aware that she likes to go come around and try to go along the baseline because they have 2 girls there every time just waiting for that.
Ashley with a great steal defensively.
Sykes thought about it. Timulonis is getting ready to get checked back in. Here goes Malika, baseline. Good defense there by Pentucket once again. Good rebound, Gibbons. So this quarter looks like they're trying to get the ball in Sampson's hand earlier.
Lily with a deep 3. That'll be nice if we can get Lily get going. Start her getting hot. 12-10 Pentucket right now. 7 minutes.
Trying to get the ball down low to the big. They do. Gets her own offensive rebound.
Got a rebound, girls. Foxboro's just standing around watching. They gotta box out. They gotta box out. With Shannon not in the middle, they have to know every single one has to box out. So Grace coming in for Chelsea. Here's Ashley throws it up, gets hammered. Lily with a deep 3.
Nice finish there by Cross. Cross, given her size, not a wide body, just tall.
Yep.
The girl's got to make sure she doesn't get around.
Ashley drive baseline, missed the layup. Had pressure in her face, so.
Once again, you saw the rotation come over from Cross there. Here's Hunt. For 3. Makes it.
It's like Hurley.
Hassman tries to drive.
Yeah, Foxborough looks out of sorts. Down 7, 17-10. I don't think they've been down this much for a long time. Hopkinton, right? I think when they lost by 10 in overtime.
Hunt's got over in the corner again.
They're taking steps. They called Abby on that. This girl's taking steps. They're not calling it.
Oh,
man. Oh, man.
Her head hit the floor so hard.
That's not good.
Hunt went down, hit the back of her head on the floor. You could hear it all the way over here.
She hit her head real hard.
Yeah. Got to assume they'll do the concussion protocol there.
I would imagine, yeah.
That could be a big loss for Pentucket. So we've got 5:38 left here, 17-10, Pentucket. So Casey Hunt going off to the sideline.
Walking off.
Walking off. So she was able to get up, go off on her own power. The question will be, will she be able to get through the concussion protocol?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see at the high school level. I know in the football they take it real serious. I'm sure they take it serious here too, but I have a feeling she's going to be back in this game. Give her a little bit of a rest. She might not see it till maybe the second half, but that was a hard fall. Yeah, Pentucket, like you said, you're doing a real good job not letting Ashley drive the lane, drive that baseline.
Sykes for three again.
Very deep
Makes
three.
it.
And hits a very deep three. That could have been NBA level.
17-13, 5:02 left here in the second quarter.
So Foxboro needs to make a couple of defensive stands here with Hunt out. You know, try to get right back into this.
I think this is one of those where will they go on a run? Well, there's Galvin making a big bucket there. That's what we were thinking. Oh, here they go.
Yeah.
They're going to get back into this with Hunt out. Galvin steps up and hits a big three for them. Trying to get the ball down low to Sampson. Sykes drives, gets fouled. So you got Sykes going to go to the line here.
Both teams with 5 team fouls. So not ready for the one-on-one for a couple more on each side.
See Sykes' three here. Got the feet set, is ready to go. Makes one of two.
Travel on cross.
Ashman looks to drive. Kicks it out over to Mollica for three. No good.
Short.
Over the back there.
There you go, yep. Great positioning by Abby Hassman there to get the inside position underneath the glass.
And I think Cross picks up her third there.
Yeah, they say it's only her first on the scoreboard, but I don't know if that's true.
Sounded like we had a whistle there. Sampson for three. No good. Here you go, Pentucket with the rebound. Nice bounce pass there. A little out of control. Wasn't able to finish it there by Maddie Doyle. Abby, nice drive, not able to finish.
Oh, and a foul on Abby, I think. Yeah, that was a good drive. But just couldn't, like you said, Joe, couldn't finish on the layup. But Chelsea Gibbons checking in for Abby. Foxboro down 20-14, 3:18 left in the first half.
Trying to see where Hunt ended up on the bench, because I know they touched her for a long time, then she's moved. They just don't know quite where she is. What a finish there.
Oh, what a move.
Early.
Oh. Lowered his shoulder and went right at her. 22-14, Foxboro down 8. Grace was blocked. Pentucket looking to run.
Coach was screaming at him to go. And she drives.
Yeah, they're setting that high pick, and you know, Foxboro's trying to fight through it. Maybe they need to go underneath it, because right after that pick, they're driving every time. One of the Doyle sisters at the line.
Maddie Doyle shooting 2, makes the first.
That puts Pentucket up 9 with 2.5 minutes in the half. Oh, gets
them both.
That's the shooter's roll there.
Still no sign of Hunt. That was Riley that checked back in for Pentucket. Sykes looks to drive.
Wild shot.
Spin move.
Couple extra little baby steps there.
Takes a 3.
Boy, they can hit. Boy,
Makes it. Hurley, second 3 of the quarter.
Foxboro down 13 points. Foxboro just can't get near the basket.
Watch how they all come over to help. They just know to rotate right down there. They have 3 girls rotate right down there to block Sampson from going anywhere she wants to go. It's been her bread and butter most of the season.
That's correct. That's right, Joe.
These next couple possessions, Foxboro has to get 2 stops here.
Drive and kick, drive and kick.
Oh, they should have called that, I thought.
Yeah, let's get tripped.
Yeah. Foxboro was lucky that there was no call.
But each time they do that, the drive and dish, the girl out here usually takes that little baby step. They're not calling it.
Got 10 on the shot clock here for Pentucket. Doyle from way outside, little wild. Tenulonis comes down with the rebound. Had the Pentucket coach calling out, pointing at Sampson the entire way down when Ashley was down there trying to get open.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've seen it a couple of times now. They've called it on Foxboro, and we have been doing it. So I mean, we are traveling, but I'd like to see them down in this corner because they've been doing it too.
1 minute left here, 27-14. Foxboro down 13. Working it down inside.
And 1.
Big basket there by Riley. I think the foul was on Sykes. Her third.
Yeah, Lily's asking the ref, you know, what did I do? We get Lily's coming out. You got Lizzie Davis coming in. I would imagine Caitlin probably maybe bringing the ball up with Lily out. Wild shot. Nice rebound by Chelsea.
Great cross court.
Travel.
Shot clock is off. Pentucket can play for the last shot here, leading 29-14. They are in no rush to get it up.
Yeah.
Sampson with the steal.
No. Oh, couldn't get there. That's just...
And she could have taken it right to the basket all the way. She just thought she didn't have enough time to get it done.
Yeah, she looked up. I think she didn't think she had that much time left. But isn't that just, that's the way that this first half's gone for Foxboro, you know? Yep. Ashley makes a great steal, driving, looks up, says, I don't have enough time. Just barely misses, doesn't get the roll.
It's been a very impressive first half there by Pentucket. So Foxboro's going to have to go in, make some halftime adjustments. But one of the biggest things is, you know, as we've seen, just the way Pentucket just continues to drive and draw the fouls. Yeah. And I would assume they must have done their scouting where they said thin bench, drive.
Yeah, they don't, and they probably knew that with Shannon out, they don't have the big body in the middle. You know, like I said, they get Grace and Chelsea, but you know, they have been driving and they've been rebounding. They've been getting in there, getting an offensive rebound or two. So, you know, I think Lisa's got to go in there and just tell the girls, hey, listen, let's play our game. We got to make a few adjustments here. We're down 15 and a half, but you know, we make a 10-0 run, or you know, start hitting some of our shots, change up a little bit. You know, they'll be right back in this ball game.
I mean, that's one of the things where you haven't seen Sampson wasn't on the board in the first half, nor was Grace Tamulonis. You had Sykes leading the way with 7, Hassman with the quick 5 at the start of the first quarter, and then Mollica with just 2 points.
Yeah, I mean, Pentucket's definitely done their homework, and you know, they're really doing a good job on Ashley, and you know, trying to drive the baseline, and they're just shutting her off. They're rotating, they're getting good defense. So I think they're going to have to try to do something a little bit different to get Ashley maybe going into the middle as opposed to trying to drive baseline.
But again, very, very competitive first half here. Foxboro hasn't come up a team that was this good all around. When they played, Coyle Casson was a very good team, but they didn't have the same size of like that Liv Cross that Pentucket has. But they had the guards and you know, the 1, 2, and the 3. All could handle the ball. Same thing with Pentucket. But the other thing that the Pentucket team reminds me of was in the tournament when Foxboro played Hanover. Remember, the Hanover team was very small, but they were able to drive, and eventually Foxboro, you know, extended that lead. But I mean, Hanover hung around a long time.
They did, yeah. So you know, this isn't something Foxboro's used to this season. Like I said, the game, Joe, I think they were down to Hopkinton in the one they lost in overtime. I think they were down by 15, almost 17 points in that game. Foxborough made a great charge late in the third, early into the fourth, tied it up, and then, you know, they just ran out of gas in overtime and ended up losing by 10. So they've been in this situation once this year, so they have seen it. The big thing, too, is you've got your 3 seniors in Grace and Ashley and Lily, who have been here and know what to do. You know they're calm. You know they say, hey, you know what, we had a bad first half. Let's wipe it out. Let's sit here and see what we can do, make the adjustments, and come out strong in the second half.
So once again, at halftime, it's Foxboro trailing 29-14. We'll take a little break, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Back, getting ready for the start of the second half here tonight here at Woburn High School, where the Foxboro Lady Warriors are trailing 29-14. But we got to give credit to Pentucket. They looked awfully strong in the first half, Mark.
Yeah, they certainly did, Joe. I mean, their defense is outstanding. They got a lot of girls who can hit the outside shot. You know, the one thing we're going to see if Hunt is back, she took a nasty spill, hit her head.
She's coming out.
Yeah, so she is out for the second. She is playing in the second half. Kind of thought that she might. That might hurt Foxborough a little more because she was lighting up the scoreboard when she was in there.
Yeah, she picked up those quick 10 points in the first quarter and just pretty much led the way. So we're underway. One thing you mentioned earlier is how good Pentucket's defense has been, because they've been only giving up, averaging about 30 points. Yeah. They only gave up 14 in the first half, so they're pretty much on average where they typically have ended up. So Foxborough is really going to have to open it up here. Because Pentucket's probably got to feel like as long as they get over 30 points, that's how they usually are.
Hunt with the rebound.
Yep.
That's been hurting us in this game too, the rebounding. She got the inside position and got it an easy layup. Lily launches a deep three.
No good. Rebound Hunt. Just like that, her being back in the game, it's making a difference for them. There's Hunt on the side. Gets it back over to Doyle. It's a three. Doyle makes it.
That's a deep three, too. And one of the Doyle girls, number 14, she had a foul on Ashley. They've been harassing Ashley all day, all game. They've been doing a good job, but that time they got her for the foul.
Foxboro standing around. Malika step back, makes it.
It's the three. So we start getting Caitlin, if she can heat up, we gotta, on the defensive side of the ball, we gotta make sure we're boxing out, stop some possessions here.
Long swing.
Pentucket spreads the floor very, very well.
There goes Hunt. Strong finish, no good. Gets her own rebound. Nobody there to box her out.
She went layup, went underneath the basket, caught her own pass with no one standing there to rebound, and puts up a layup.
Sykes drives. Call a block there.
So Foxboro now down 36-17 with 5:49 in the third quarter. Blocking foul on Pentucket. It's Doyle's, I think, third foul.
Timulonis drives, gets rejected. Cross with the block. Here comes Hunt. Man, she's got speed too. Working it inside. For three, no good.
Yeah, Foxboro needs to make one of their patent runs, like a 10-0 run here. Get you right back in the game. Down 19, they need to switch this momentum here.
Asman looking. We got Hurley still on Sampson. Trying to get it down low to Timulonis. Grace takes it. Makes it.
Roll.
The three ball handlers for Pentucket are very solid. All the way across. For three, no good. Here goes Malika with the rebound, off and running, gets it up to Hassman. Oh, stepped on the line. 4:37 left here in the third quarter. Foxboro trails 36-19. So they haven't been able to cut into that lead at all.
I think Foxboro's going to get tied because Pentucket spread the ball so well. Foxboro is running around a lot on the defensive side of the ball.
And as you talked about, they just rotate them in and out. Hunt for three, way off. Should have been a shot clock violation.
It should have been a shot clock violation. They got it.
Yep.
They reset the clock with one of the refs that said, nope, didn't touch.
Got Hunt on Sykes. Hassman. Into Tamilonis. Takes it. Makes it. Tamilonis is starting to heat up. Pentucket calls a quick timeout.
So just one of the things we have to say, the rights fee to this cablecast has been waived by the MIAA on behalf of the students of Foxboro High School. The MIAA represents nearly 400 senior high schools across the Commonwealth and the more than 200,000 young men and women who participate annually in MIAA-governed athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication of this program without the written consent of the MIAA is prohibited.
Well done getting that in.
Got to get that one in there. You might hear that one more time. So here's Grace. Abby Hassman looking for. Grace steps back. Nothing but net. Going to need a little bit more of that. You know, Foxboro down 36-21. 3 minutes, 44 seconds in the third quarter. So Pentucket ball.
This is good. Can Foxboro get some easy baskets off of a couple turnovers here? Malika slipped and fell there, so they were able to break the press. We got Hurley with the ball down there. Hurley, Hunt, and Galvin. Here's Galvin. Gonna kick it to Hunt. Here's Hunt. Cross to Galvin. Galvin for three. No good. Rebound, offensive rebound.
Oh, nice block. Blocked by Grace. And Ashley grabs the rebound. Lily taking a three.
No good.
No good, but Grace tapped it back. Oh.
Did a good job of keeping the ball alive there for Foxboro, but they weren't able to pull it down. Hunt drives.
Nice move.
Wow.
Nice move. Foxboro down 17, 38-21. Oh, calling it on the floor on a block. Ashley hit the shot too.
They can continue to keep Hurley on Sampson. And you got Hunt on Sykes. Hassman's wide open over here on the weak side. Nice job there by Hunt to come down with that.
She's doing it all tonight. Offensively, defensively.
They work the ball inside. No good. Cross has not been able to finish lately. Sampson's got Hassman down in the corner. Malika for three. Nice bounce pass from Hassman.
Nice play by Abby, too, to get it out there. Drive to the lane. Get that ball out there to Caitlin. Lined up the shot perfectly.
So can Foxboro get this down to under 10 going into the fourth? Trailing by 14 here with 1:50 left.
We got Hunt out on the wing.
Galvin for three, no good. Offensive rebound. Goes right back up, no good again. Tamilonis, or Sampson rather, rips it down. Here goes Foxboro.
Ashley hits a big shot there. All right, nice play by Ashley. Get the rebound, coast to coast. Stop for a little baby jumper.
Foxboro's got it down to 12. 1:22 left here in the third. This is the closest they've been in a long time. It goes for three. Galvin, no
big,
good.
Deep three.
Foxboro can get it to 10. Even 9 here.
Actually looking to drive.
For three. No good.
Abby Hassman with a great rebound. It's a great rebound by Abby, come crashing in there. Look at Abby, Abby and Grace both their sights on it. Abby comes crashing and gets fouled.
Malika thought about a step back. Sykes looks to drive. Not able to. Malika. Hunt's got her path covered. Good hands by Hunt there. Shot clock is off.
Yeah, so you know Hunt's probably going to take the last shot, I would imagine. Put Caitlin Malika right on her.
Galvin now against Sykes.
Could have been a backcourt maybe. Oh, a little travel. They got her on that one. Good defense there by Foxboro. Now they get the ball with 6.6 seconds left. Pentucket probably going to do a full court press.
Sampson's looking to drive. Kicks it over to Hassman. Travel.
Abby with a little baby hook. Oh, what a nice move by Abby Hassman. Faked up, drove to the lane, did a little baby hook there off the glass to get the game down to 10 points, 38-28, heading into the fourth. What a move by Abby. That was great. It was great momentum surge here by Foxboro in that third quarter.
That's what they really needed.
Fan base getting a little bit excited now, which is good.
Couple of big baskets in that quarter by Malika. She made a couple threes. That really helped Foxboro.
Pentucket having fun. Fans are having a little fun here. And with a 10-point lead, I guess you can. They've been quiet in that third quarter, but
yeah.
And then the Foxboro fans cheering them on. What I like to see there, Joe, though, they did a good job getting back. I like to see Foxboro stay composed, not, try to find a good shot. They got plenty of time to chip this lead away. I want to make sure, hopefully, that they come out and find those good shots. Foxboro starts off, I believe, with the ball in the fourth quarter.
So here they go, right off the bat. They have a chance to get it down under 10. They had said Foxboro wanted to get it down at 10 going into the fourth quarter. Mission.
Yep.
Mission accomplished.
Still very impressed with this perimeter defense by Pentucket.
Hassman takes it. No good.
Grace with a nice rebound.
Sightsee for three.
Really with the three.
Tamialonis with a huge rebound there. Foxboro now down by 7.
Full court here, full court press now. Great rebound by Grace. That was a huge rebound. See now, she got the drive, but again, a little baby step. They haven't called it once on Pentucket. They've called it about 2 or 3 times on Foxboro.
Nice finish there by Hurley, taking it to the basket.
9-point lead for Pentucket.
Sampson drives. I think the foul was going to be on Hurley, and she really didn't need to because Frost was there and just stuffed her. Sampson misses her first. Free throws are becoming critical now.
I'd say we haven't had too many free throws this game. All right. Gets the lead down to 8 now, 40-32 with just under 7 minutes in the game.
Yeah, that was only Foxboro's 4th free throw. But as we were talking a little earlier, Foxboro, they've been firing the threes.
Yep.
They haven't really worked it down low. Well, they haven't been able to, given the good defense by Pentucket.
Right.
Here's Hunt. Pentucket. Offensive rebound. Here goes Sampson. Wow, Pentucket does a good job getting back.
Good job by Ashley. They're knowing it wasn't there.
Tamialona screaming for the ball down under the basket. Good rotation there.
Kayla Malka
comes away with her own block.
They only get 8 on the shot clock.
Here comes Malka again.
See what that foul is on.
I think it was on number 12 there, Galvin. I think that was a gift. 40-32, 5:55 left. Foxboro down by 8. Foxboro scores here. It's going to be a feeding frenzy. Step back for 3. Sykes makes it.
Oh, beautiful step back by Lily. Oh, yes. And John McNamara calls timeout for Pentucket.
There's the 4th 3 of the night for Lily Sykes. Take a look at this. None bigger than this one, that's for sure. There's the step back. Bam.
Beautiful job by Lily, recognizing that the girl was stepping behind the pick.
Right.
And Lily just backed it right up and just said, you know what, you're going to let me shoot right in your face. There you go.
So now with 5:35 left, Foxboro's cut it down to 5 points, 40-35. They're chipping away and chipping away.
Yeah, the Foxboro defensive intensity has really picked up in that latter half of the 3rd quarter into the 4th. Pentucket looks a little out of sorts right now. But I have a feeling that McNamara is probably going to try to get the ball into Hunt's hands, who's had a fantastic game from Pentucket so far.
You would imagine Pentucket, what they've gone to, though, because of the good defense in Foxboro, all they can do is they've been taking shots from outside.
Yep.
And they're not hitting them now. So you got to wonder, do they try to rethink this on the offense now and say, all right, let's work this down low, let's drive. There it is, down low. Gets her own rebound. Scrum.
Jump ball, Pentucket ball. Good hustle by Foxboro there.
It's electric in here now.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, the coach
goes up with it.
Now they're going to be probably keying on Lily now, so hopefully you get Caitlin the ball. Maybe hit a 3.
Look at the mismatch. Tamialonis, huge mismatch. The girl on here isn't shorter than her by a foot.
Oh, did they get a 3-second or?
I think so.
3-second violation on Grace. She was begging for the ball, like you said, Joe.
Yeah, huge mismatch there. Here
Oh,
goes
she
Hunt.
carried it.
Kicks it out.
Yeah, Pentucket can just milk the clock a little bit and try to find a good shot here. Time's on their side.
But they've been stuck on 40 a long time here. There it is. No good. Rebound.
Ashley with a great
Sampson.
rebound.
There's Sykes for another one. Makes
Oh, bingo!
Lily Sykes. 5th 3 of the night. 2-point ball game here in the 4th quarter with 4 to go.
Hunt gonna try to take control now. Little stutter step there. Oh, great job by Caitlin Mollica. Oh, a great job by Caitlin. Great defensive play. Foxboro ball, and McNamara calls a timeout for Pentucket.
Watch this.
Mollica just jumps right in there like a pit bull on a cupcake.
So here's the scene. 3:51 left here in the 4th quarter. Foxboro only down 2. We'll take a look again. This is only our 5th tonight. None bigger.
That brought the Foxboro crowd to their feet on that shot.
So 4 minutes in, Pentucket's only had 1 bucket.
Wow.
That's the defense that we know from Foxboro. Yeah. Just complete lockdown.
And Foxboro's been capitalizing on the offensive side. You've seen the intensity pick up on the defensive end. You're going after those loose balls, getting those jump balls. Lily, hitting her stride right now.
Yeah, she's got 9 points here in the 4th frame. So at the end of 3, it was 38-28. We know at one point, Pentucket had a 17-point lead in this game, and now it's down to 2.
And Foxboro has possession.
They could actually take the lead here with a 3-point play.
I think the roof will come off the building if that's the case.
Once again, Tamulonis has the height advantage, playing against Hurley. Malika drives, kicks it over. Tamulonis for 3. In and out.
In and out.
Rebound, big rebound there by Cross. Dangerous bounce pass there with Sykes' quickness. What do they call?
Calling a foul on Lily, I believe.
That's Foxboro's first foul of this half.
Yeah, and Pentucket has 6. So we might be able to get into a 1-on-1 situation here, possibly, which could be huge down the stretch.
Go. Blocked by Hassman on Hunt there. Abby stayed straight up.
Yeah, Hunt's looking to just continue to drive the lane. Almost a 5-second violation there. It was close. Oh, Caitlin with the foul, I think.
That's where Foxboro has to be careful, because that was Sykes' 4th with 3 minutes left. And then Malika just Caitlin's first.
They switch it?
No, I was talking about the previous one when Sykesy picked up that one down there.
Yeah, she's got to know where she's at there for fouls.
Hunt trying to get it inside to Cross, not able to.
Oh, Lily with a beautiful steal.
We got it tied. No, we don't. Oh, I spoke too soon. Thought Lily was going to tie the ball game up there with 2:43. Offensive foul there.
On Hassman.
.243, Foxboro still down by 2. Oh, they got to be careful with those long cross-court passes.
Again, Lily with another steal. How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? She get hit right on the hand. Lily with 2 steals in the past 2 possessions. Lily with those quick hits. Oh, no, all ball. She did get all ball. I stand corrected. That was a good defensive play by Hunt. 20 on the shot clock here for Foxboro, down 2 with about 2 minutes left, 2:10 left in the game.
Here goes Sampson looking to drive. Again, denied. Tamulonis. Rebound, Cross. Tamulonis picks up the foul, I think. That might be her 3rd or 4th, maybe.
That's her.
They called it on Hassman.
So that's Abby's 3rd. Now, past 2 times down, though, haven't capitalized on the offensive side of the board here. Got some good opportunities.
Kentucky hasn't even been able to get a shot off because of the Sykes quick steals.
Yeah.
They get the ball in Hunt's hand with 1:45 left. Up 2, Pentucket is. Kicks it for 3. This would be a big one. That hurts. That hurts. Hurley with the big 3. The only one who has scored any points in this quarter for Pentucket. Sampson drives, Has been.
It's long.
Long.
We gotta stop fouling. Pentucket has time on their side and a 5-point lead. It looks like they might.
Oh,
good defense.
See, they had Cross wide open under the basket and couldn't get it to her. 1 minute left.
In the corner.
Sampson looks to drive.
And one! And one for Ashley. Drives. That's a big, big bucket by Ashley.
1 minute left here. Watch this.
Ashley finally drives, sees some clearing in there. Gets the basket and the foul.
Wow. 1 minute left here. 43-40. Foxboro trails by 3. But a big basket there by Sampson. The thing that I couldn't believe was Pentucket, they had Cross under the basket, nobody within 15 feet of her, and the girl couldn't lob the ball into her.
You know, here we got, looks like they're saying that there's only 1 foul for Pentucket and 4 for us.
No, that's in the double.
Oh, there you go.
I think that's what happened in the earlier game. When they get
like 10 or 11. So, you know, but if Foxboro down 3, they have 3 fouls that they have to give before they can get Pentucket on the line.
So this minute could last.
Yeah, it could be a long time.
Could be a long minute.
You know, when do you start thinking about fouling? Because Pentucket really, they can just drain the clock.
Getting our money's worth tonight.
Absolutely, Joe.
So Sampson shooting 1. Just try to finish the 3-point play. Ashley's one of 2 from the line so far tonight. Makes it.
All net.
43-41. 1 minute left to go.
Full court press here. Gonna have to try to trap, I think. Ashley. Oh man, they called a foul on Ashley. Oh, I don't know about that call. Lisa's even saying the girl's thrown an elbow. She fell down on her own.
Here they come again. Sampson.
That's 3 on Ashley.
That was a definite foul that time. She reached in. That's the 6th team foul.
6th team foul.
So they'll be shooting now the rest of the way. Trying to get the ball in. They do.
And they get the so now it's the 1-on-1.
Right. 42.3 left here.
You know, this Pentucket team, though, looks like a good shooting team, so I'm sure that they probably have very good foul shooters. A very disciplined team, so I'm sure they work on it a lot.
So you got Maddie Doyle going to the line. She's only got 2 points, 2 free throws. That one's no good.
Oh, and we couldn't get the rebound. Looked like it rolled out. Lisa calling a timeout. Like to see what happened if we can get the replay. I didn't see what happened there.
Let's see.
So it looked like a little shove there. Abby trying to go and Grace both.
Yeah.
Both trying to get fours.
And they could have just let it go out, and it would have been, because originally the ball was off a cross.
Yep. Yeah, and
but I know the pressure of the situation.
Yeah, the situation. You're thinking, I got to get it.
I got to get it.
So while we have another moment, again, the rights fee to this cablecast has been waived by the MIAA on behalf of the students of Foxboro High School. The MIAA represents nearly 400 senior high schools across the Commonwealth and the more than 200,000 young men and women who participate annually in MIAA-governed athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication of this program without the written consent of the MIAA is prohibited.
So here we are, 39 and a half seconds left. You got Pentucket up by 2, 43-41. Pentucket ball down underneath the offensive basket. This you've got to stop them here.
Yep. You got a defensive stop or a turnover, a 5-second violation, something. You can't let them get that ball in.
They're going to look to get it into Hunt. There it is. Where's the 5 seconds?
5 seconds, and there it is. Joe's right. Oh, the coach is saying he's saying he wanted the timeout.
They gave it to him.
Oh, he gave him the timeout.
Now the question is, because I've lost track of it, does he even have any timeouts left?
Hey, that's a good question.
Because he's called quite a few here in the second half. Let's take a look. There he was. He did.
He called.
He did. Yep. Good call by the referee.
But was it before the 4 seconds?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because once it gets to 4, you can't call that timeout.
He looked like he called it.
He
looked like he called it on the 3rd count.
Okay.
Because he was right down on the baseline staring at the ref.
Yeah. Well, you know, McNamara, he recently earned his 250th victory, so, you know, he's been around, so he knows. He's a good coach. He knows in a pressure situation like that.
Yeah, it's not his first rodeo.
No, definitely not.
Lisa's out in the middle of the court. Giving instructions to Malika. Still 39.5 left. Hunt fighting. They got to get this one in. Oh, yeah, turnover. Here comes Tamialonis. Get your hands on it. Hassman for 2.
It's long. It's a jump ball, but it should be Foxboro ball, I believe. Is it? No, it's Pentucket.
Pentucket. Down to 30.3 here. 43-41. Reset to 30.
2-point deficit right now, 30 seconds left.
We said this final minute was going to take a long time.
Ashley with a kick.
Oh,
Grace with an almost steal.
Almost, you Jeff it. Oh, Grace was so close to coming up with that one. I thought she had it.
Oh, I
thought she had it.
Now you got to hope that Pentucket misses their foul shots and that Foxboro box out and get the rebound. We need a big miss here, Joe. Need a big miss. This
is Cross. All she's got is one basket all evening. The biggie hasn't been able to. No good.
Oh, that's over the back. How do they not call that?
20 seconds left. Sampson drives, looks to finish.
Oh, what a rebound by Hassman.
Oh, it is chaos out there on the floor.
All right, it's 11 seconds left. Foxboro gets the ball. If I'm Lisa, I think I call a timeout, and that's exactly what she's going to do.
Yep.
Now, here's the question, Joe. Do you go for the 2 to tie it, or you sit there and get Lily off there on a 3, or Malika to go for the win? This is why we're over here on this side of the table. Right. We don't have to make those decisions.
Nope, we do not. But Sykes's the one who's had the hot hand from the 3-point. She's got 5 threes, 3 threes in the 4th quarter. She's brought them back from extinction.
Yep.
Oh, they get hammered down there.
So here's a rebound right there by Grace fighting for that ball.
Hasperton, give it to me. So again, 11.3 here left. 43-41.
Get the police presence in front of the Pentucket fans. I'm trying to make sure that they're keeping them under control over here.
Yeah.
So it all comes down to this now, Joe.
Unbelievable game. Unbelievable effort by both teams.
Absolutely.
You got to give credit to the coaches, the players. Phenomenal game here.
This is what you want in a state semifinal here. 11.3 seconds left. Kentucky gonna really deny that ball going in.
They get it into Tamialonis, trying to get Sykes. Here goes Sampson, she's gonna drive. Nope, kicks it out. 5 seconds left. She goes
Ashley
to
with the rebound! And Ashley with the rebound! with the layup! Oh, Ashley at the end!
Oh, looks like Pentucket might have called the timeout, though. They may be a second on the clock.
Well, they had the clock. They kept the clock running.
But I think the coach was trying to call a timeout, so it should be interesting. But Ashley drives the baseline with the layup. So Abby Hassman over to Abby, who drives the baseline off of the backboard and in.
That was the bread and butter all season long. Finally got it.
And there was the coach trying to call the timeout. Yep. So they're given 2.6 seconds left.
Yep.
Seems generous.
This could backfire.
This could
backfire. Also could backfire. I mean, they haven't been able to get the ball in bounds.
That's true. But you know what, Joe? This is where the girls have to be careful on the long. They're going to set a pick.
Right.
You know, Lisa might want to have one person back.
Because they'll send Hunt.
Yep. So here's a play by Ashley. Again, Abby over to Ashley, who just drives baseline right around her player. Like you said, Joe, we've seen that a 1,000 times this year over Ashley's career. So 43-43 with 2.6 seconds left. Grace Timulonis is deep in center field for Foxboro.
Well, I think they're going to get it right in here to Cross, and Cross is going to turn it right over to Hunt. Takes it. Oh, it looks good. Ooh, wow. Whew. Well, we're going to overtime.
In overtime.
Here we are.
So you're definitely getting your $10 worth coming in here, so get a little extra bonus time here.
What an amazing end to that game, the way Foxboro just kept chipping away. They came in the fourth quarter down 10, and they were able to help Pentucket to 5 points. So what does the Pentucket coach say to the girls at this point? I mean, you had this game under control. 5 points in the fourth quarter. Now you're going into overtime. What do you do there?
Right, exactly. You know, and Lisa's probably sitting there saying, okay, girls, we're right back in this game. We got them where we want them. Good shots, good defense. Again, she's probably going to still try to have them full court pressure because Pentucket has not handled it very well in the second half. And I think that, you know, Foxboro being here last year in this same position, you know, against Arlington Catholic, you've got these girls. You've got three of the seniors out there, and Grace, Lily, and Ashley.
Well, and based on how this has gone the last 10, 15 minutes, all the confidence is with Foxboro. Pentucket is in disarray because they're not able to get any baskets going. They're having a tough time just inbounding the ball. Once again, we've talked about it. Foxboro's defense, that's what's usually won them games all season long. Defense got them back into this one.
The concern I have now is who's in trouble for fouls for Foxboro? Because you've got Lily, I think, might have 4. Ashley might have 3 or 4 as well. Looks like Ashley has 4 if that's our scoreboard.
I think you're right.
And Ashley wins the tip. I think it'd be a big boost here if we can get on the board first in overtime. Yeah.
Good hustle there.
Good hustle by both Hurley for Pentucket and Grace Tamulonis for Foxboro. 17 on the shot clock.
And that was the first time Hurley gave Sampson baseline. Was what, 3 seconds left in the game. Probably won't make that mistake again.
Ashley goes right around. Oh, misses the layup. Oh, and they call it a foul.
Who's it on? Who's it on?
Is that on Grace?
Tamulonis, I think.
Now they're automatically in the 1-and-1, right? Is that in overtime? Is that it doesn't start again?
I don't know.
I guess not. So that's 3 on Grace.
I don't know the rules.
Yeah. That must be. He's saying it's a 1-and-1. So Galvin at the line for Pentucket.
They can't put it in the ocean.
And misses. And Grace with the rebound.
They cannot put it in the ocean at this point.
Here's where Ashley, you know, just got to calm the girls down. You know, senior captain, close to a 1,500-point scorer.
Sampson looking to drive. Tamulonis up and under.
Oh, that should be Foxboro ball. That's good play. Yeah. Good call by the ref, number 32. Cross hit that one out, so a fresh 30 seconds for Foxboro.
Malika trying to find space.
This Pentucket defense is so good.
Sykes. Yes, Sampson open for three.
Oh, it buries a three! Oh, net for Ashley Sampson! Full court press here. Kaylin Malika up on the ball. Gonna try to make Pentucket work for those points. Got to watch out for Hunt down here, Joe, right?
Absolutely.
She's wide open in the corner.
She drives, looks to finish, makes it. Nice finish. Foxboro leads by 1, 2:15 left. Sampson looking to drive here. Takes it.
And she's feeling it. And that's a three. That's a three for Ashley.
Foxboro's opened up a 4-point lead here.
But we know Pentucket is dangerous behind that arc. Here goes Hunt. Trying for the spin move. Little bob and weave here.
Look to drive again.
Oh,
Finish.
nice move.
Oh, what a nice basket there by Maddie Doyle. But Pentucket's picking up twos. Foxboro's picking up threes on these two trips. Foxboro by 2, 49-47 with 1:33 left.
There's a big basket here, I think, if we got to get it. Ashley driving again down the lane. Reverse!
Oh, Sampson is just taking over in overtime here.
Malika putting a little defensive pressure on him. 4-point lead with 1:16 left. Deep three.
No good.
And Lily Sykes with a rebound. Lisa's telling him to slow it down. Slow it down. You got time, you got the lead. 4-point lead with 1 minute and 1 minute exactly. Dangerous pass there. Lily did a good. Grace.
Timulonis. No good.
Abby Haas battling for that rebound.
Sampson has scored the last 10 points of the game for Foxboro. Or actually for any team.
Oh, they're calling a foul. Driving the lane. Looks like Doyle's really, was that Doyle? That wasn't Doyle, I'm sorry. That was Galvin. Couldn't see too many bodies in there. Couldn't see how that foul was. Saying two shots here. Misses the first, which is a big one. Foxboro calling a timeout. Lisa's calling a timeout now. So that's a big miss right there,
that
Joe.
Is.
You know, if you're going to hit him, you got to hit the first and miss the second. But, you know, now, if she hits this, it's a 3-point lead with Foxboro. So there's 39 seconds left in the game. You know, Foxboro, if you know, gets the ball down, if Pentucket doesn't foul them, which I think they probably will, you got to look for a good shot.
Right. Because I mean,
so here's Ashley, a little crossover dribble, goes up and around. Looked like she got hit on the neck there, a little ticky-tack, so I can see why they didn't want to call that in a semifinal game, but she did get hit.
this is where you've seen Pentucket has missed 4 free throws coming down the stretch here ever since they got to the 1-on-1 situation.
A beautiful three-pointer by Ashley. And Joe, that's exactly what you mentioned earlier about, you know, foul shots down the stretch. It's a big important part of the game.
Yep. And Foxboro's made a couple, whereas Pentucket hasn't. So once again, 51-47. You got Galvin to the line here.
You're going to need Foxboro on a miss, going to have to box out. You got Grace and Abby down low. Malika up top with Ashley, so you got to box out here.
This to make it a 3-point game. Makes it.
Makes it 3.
1 possession game here.
And they fouled Ashley. So it should be 1-on-1 on this side now, right?
And the coach did not want that foul. He's not happy with that.
So I would imagine it's got to be 1-on-1 on this side. So Ashley Sampson, senior captain, going to the line. And nothing but net. Pure silk by Ashley. Puts him up by 4 with 34.8 seconds left. It's a big foul shot right now, Joe.
Doesn't matter.
And another beautiful one. All net again. Silk. Another between. Mark Sampson there, Ashley's dad, very excited in the stands.
Hunt.
Runner by Hunt, no good. And Ashley with the rebound.
This could be it.
She's dribbling it up. You got about 20 seconds.
5-point lead. Tamulonis gets fouled by Hunt.
There we go.
Tamulonis is going to go to the line.
I would have liked to seen Ashley keep dribbling back there. There's no 10-second violation. They would have had to foul her, you know. So Grace with the 1-on-1 here, up by 5 with 16.8 seconds left. And buries it.
Grace Tamulonis.
That's a big one. That puts them up 6.
There.
All those hours in the gym, out on the driveway, hitting those foul shots.
No
Misses
good.
it, but Ashley Sampson with the rebound. A huge rebound by Ashley Sampson, who has absolutely owned this overtime, Joe. That's what the star players do.
Yep.
She put them on the shoulders in that overtime. And hits another one, all net.
Unbelievable. What a comeback here by Foxboro tonight. Down by 17. 14.3 now left in overtime.
And Ashley hits a second one.
They're up
Nothing
by
but
8.
net again. 8-point lead.
8.
Start the buses, Pentucket, because the game.
Oh, nice
3
3
seconds. Hits a 3.
Maddie Doyle hits a 3. Doesn't matter. 56-51 with 4.7 seconds left here. Unbelievable game. Unbelievable game.
So Foxborough with a 5-point lead with 5.5 seconds left. Got to get the ball inbounds. Don't know how many timeouts Pentucket has, but I don't think it's going to matter. I was gonna say, even if they get the ball inbounds and gets a steal and a 3-pointer, you still have a 2-point lead. And the clock will probably run out.
Yeah. Sampson has 12 points here in the overtime.
Looks like some of the Pentucket fans are leaving. A few of them coming down off of the bleachers. So Ashley back at the line with 3.5 seconds left with a 5-point lead.
Looking to add on to her 12 points in overtime.
Hits it.
Make it 13. She had 8 through 4 quarters.
And hits another one. And that is the proverbial nail in the coffin. And that's going to do it. Oh! Oh, my goodness. Hunt hit a 3-quarter shot.
Wow!
At the end of the game.
But it doesn't matter.
But it does not matter. It is right, Joe.
Wow, let's see this. This is unbelievable.
Are you kidding me? Look at this.
Hunt.
Bam! Oh, net too. Holy mackerel.
Now you say, thank God you made those free throws. Shots. All those free throws.
For all you kids out there who are practicing your basketball, you got to practice those foul shots because Foxborough wins by 4 and Ashley hits her foul shots down the stretch.
She goes 6 for 6 from the stripe in overtime. Unbelievable.
Look at the jubilation of the girls.
So now they'll go on. Time to play Hopkinton.
Oh.
The rematch. The rubber game.
Yes.
Because Hopkinton's beat them once. Foxborough's beaten Hopkinton once. So now it goes to the rubber game for all the marbles.
Here we go. State finals on Saturday. I believe it might be down in Springfield.
Is that local?
Yeah.
It is.
Get your hotels ready, people. Yeah. Head down there Friday night, go to the Basketball Hall of Fame, and then you can pick up the game on Saturday. I don't know, morning, afternoon, evening, I don't even know.
Do we get a gas allowance for that? Well, once again, one of the big things, as always, I mean, what an exciting game, a great game, one that'll go down in the books. And you got to thank Foxboro Cable for going on the road, coming to Woburn, and televising this game, because it was just a very, very entertaining win by the Foxboro Lady Warriors.
This one is one for the archives. I think this one's going to be replayed over and over and over again. Like
that's not good for us.
No. yeah. Well, they can put it on mute, I guess. You know, they can watch the game.
Good point.
But you got a great point, Joe. At one point in time in this game, Foxboro was down 17 points. And that third quarter was the turnaround. You know, they chipped it right to halftime, got it down to 10. Foxboro came up with their defense in the third quarter, got it very close, and then right down the end, the superstars like Ashley and Lily, you know, hitting big shots like the seniors that they are who've been here, ties the game up, and then Ashley just took it over in the overtime.
Yes, I mean, Sykes hit those huge threes, 3 threes in the fourth quarter, and then Sampson just... So let's take a look, see how he reacts.
So there's Ashley's dad, watching and praying. Yes, all those years, coaching, helping, just being in her corner. Unbelievable game. I'm speechless, and that's tough for me.
So think about it. Ashley went through the first half, nothing. And never got on the board. Pick. Oh, there's Cat.
There's Cat, my dad, Rich.
With Rich. Oh, Don Warner's here too. So all of them came from way back. Here we go, girls. Nice job. Way to go.
As the rest of the team.
So as we were saying, Sampson, the job that Hurley did on her for 3 quarters held her to 2 points through 3 quarters. Then Sampson goes for 8 in the fourth quarter, and then 14 in the overtime to finish with 22 points to be a leading scorer. Then you had Sykesy second with 16. None bigger than those threes that she made.
Yeah, I mean, 3 threes in the fourth quarter. When she needed them, she hit those big threes, regained some of the momentum. They were leaving her open. Pentucket, I can't say enough good things about this team, how good they were. They did a great job on Ashley early on. They really held her, wouldn't let her go baseline. But some of the other girls stepped up. Like I said, we talked about Ashley, Lily, and Grace, but Caitlin Molliker hitting a couple of big shots.
Ashman huge on the board.
Ashman on the board. Even Chelsea Gibbons coming in, getting a couple of rebounds in there, making a nice assist here and there. It's just, total team effort there from the starting 5 and a couple of girls off the bench, some key minutes to give them, some rest. But an unbelievable game.
And then you wonder, does it all go back to some of that confidence came from that very first game of the season against Coyle Cassidy when they might, actually, if I go back in time, I'm trying to remember, I'm old, I don't remember that much. They might have been down 17 in that game.
I think they were.
And, they were able to get it tied up, got it into overtime. Obviously, Coyle was able to pull that game out and was able to win. But that had to give the girls confidence to say, we wanted to at least at any point say, look, we've been in this position before. Right. We can actually come back. We just got to keep chipping away, be patient, and play tremendous defense, which we know they have the capability to just play, lockdown defense.
And last year's trip to the Garden, right. Having that experience, actually, playing that in the Garden, in the state semifinals last year, giving the seniors that experience. So when you come in, you could see it. You could see it here that, Foxboro never looked nervous when they were down. Pentucket in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter. Like you said, Joe, they weren't getting their shots. Right. They weren't hitting the shots. They were struggling to bring the ball up. So, they had, 10, 12 seconds on the 30-second clock. Maybe a little inexperience there. I think they only have 3 seniors on the team. Foxboro did a really good job on Hunt in the second half. She was kind of out of sorts. I think maybe hitting her head, that might have hurt a little bit as well. So she may not have been her same, after that injury. So that was a tough blow, and no pun intended for Pentucket there.
Right. But again, the Foxboro fans really obviously enjoyed this game. A lot of excitement throughout. So one of the things we're going to do, we'll take a little break here after Foxboro just came back from 17 down to win in overtime with Ashley Sampson tying the game up with a scoop basket with just under 2 seconds left, and to pull out the victory 58-54. And we know Lisa will probably come over, I know, like we know with the whole team, to say hello before they head off for Springfield on Saturday for their next big game against Hopkinton for all the marbles.
Yeah, so it's just an enjoyable game, unbelievable experience. Yeah, looking forward to the game in Springfield on Saturday and see what these girls can do. One more game to finish it off.
Right. Like you said, when the playoffs started, needed 6 more victories, 5 down, 1 more to go. All right, so we'll be back in a few minutes, folks. All right, well, welcome back here at Woburn High School, where Foxboro just pulled out a tremendous W, 58-54 in overtime, down by 17 at one point. Lisa, how's the heart?
Not good. It's doing better now. I mean, we went into halftime being down for the first time all season, so it was a weird place to be, and I don't ever want to be there again. But we just knew we just did not play our typical basketball the first half. So the girls, I give them a lot of credit. Hats off to them. We switched up our defense, and they really bought in and started really making some stops, some critical stops on defense, and then really making sure that we converted on offense, and we were doing a much better job of boxing out and rebounding.
Because that's one of the things that obviously has been the staple for the team all year. You guys were down 10 going into the fourth quarter, and literally then the defense really kicked in. You guys shut them down for only 5 points in the fourth. Talk about that defense.
I think we knew that if we don't play good defense, we were going to lose that game. So I think every single one of us came out and just worked our butt off. Yeah,
because you were all over the court, the whole team. And, amazing. And then, Sampson's basket. Ashley's back there. We know she doesn't like to talk. But tremendous basket right at the buzzer.
Yes.
And then the overtime, she just really kicked in.
Yeah.
Watch this, girls.
Ooh. Wow. Look at that form.
This one was sick.
A little step back. Yep.
Ooh.
This one was awesome.
So those were the baskets in overtime, the two threes, the 2 that we just saw, and then 6 for 6 from the free throw line, which was a good thing after the shot Hunt hit from so far away.
Yeah.
Lily, you had five threes in the game. Hassman, Abby, where is Abby? Great game on the board.
She actually had a 3 tonight, too.
She did, but to open the game.
Yeah.
And we were like, wow, look at that. She's coming out shooting early. Caitlin Mollica had another good game. Everyone contributed, obviously. Here we go. We're going to get to see Abby's 3. Right there, right at the start of the game.
Nice job.
I think that was the last time you had the lead until you won. But again, tremendous game. So who you playing next?
We have Hopkinton on Saturday.
Okay, so that's going to be the rubber match.
It will. It's kind of beneficial to us because it's a common opponent that we're quite familiar with. As you said, we won by 14 and we lost by 1. They're missing a point guard now who's out with injury. So it's going to be a little bit of a different team that we've faced the last time. So we'll just try to carry the momentum tonight that we have, and hopefully it carries us through on Saturday.
Yep. And where's the game on Saturday for everybody watching?
We don't know what time yet, but we're in Springfield. So.
Yep, sure, commute for everybody. So again, tremendous win, probably one of the best in the program's record. Coming back to win like that under these circumstances, under this type of pressure. Just a tremendous effort by the entire team. Defense was unbelievable, and you girls should be really proud.
You should.
And
Jamie Kelly.
And one more, right? One more, girls?
Yeah. One more. One more, girls. Let's go.
All right. We'll see you all on Saturday then.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Great job. Great job.
That was so cool.
Ashley outside for 3. Makes it. Beautiful. Wait a minute. That was a...
Mollica with the 2.
Takes it.
Oh, banks it.
This off the cover, trying to get the ball in Sampson's hand.
Lily with a deep 3. That'll be nice.
Sykes for 3 again.
Very deep.
Makes
3.
it.
It's a very deep.
All of the step back. Makes it.
It's the 3.
Team along. Makes it. Sampson rather rips it down. Here goes Foxboro.
Ashley hits a big shot there.
Sykesy for three.
Really with the three.
Samuel. Step back for three. Sykes makes it.
Oh, beautiful step back by Lily. Oh,
Looks to drive.
and one! And one for Ashley.
5 seconds left. She goes
Ashley
to
with the
finish.
three. Oh!
Makes it.
And Ashley with the three.
And Sampson open for three.
Oh, it buries a three. Ashley driving again down the lane. Reverse.
Oh, Sampson is just